Welcome to the Midnight List. Tonight we're going to be reviewing the original hot hatch, the Volkswagen Golf GTI, as well as the engine swap variant. You can see here it's got almost triple the horsepower and triple the torque for only 100 extra pounds. We'll jump right into the flying lap of the stock variant because this might take a little bit. The handling on the GTI with its stock motor is pretty impressive. It doesn't really suffer from anything in terms of trying to deal with the speed that the modifications offer, and it's a fun and very agile car. I'll be sure to show the setup that I'm using at the end of the video, so please stick around. The Golf was just an entry-level vehicle and just a little commuter car, but Anton Conrad, one of their chief marketing officers, thought people would want to have a performance version of this entry-level vehicle. The concept was never really approved, but he went ahead with it anyways with 6 other people in order to produce the vehicle. They had planned to sell about 5,000 units and would have considered that a success, but what they didn't anticipate led them to selling over 460,000 of the Mark I GTIs. Not only is this the first hot hatch, basically creating a segment in the market that didn't previously exist, but it's actually still the world's most successful compact sports car due to the success of the early model. Even fully upgraded, the power is a little limited for late game races, but the engine swap definitely sorts that out. This car is great to toss around the corners though, and it doesn't really have any type of issues with oversteer or understeer or anything like that, but that's partially due to its lack of power. At the 5 times rate for the fuel and the tires, the tires don't really wear out too quickly. I think I lost about 10% on the front and barely anything on the rear. The fuel will last about 7 laps. Coming up to the final stretch here, I ended up with a 2 minute 16 seconds .629, which puts it in 19th place, 8 seconds behind the Sierra. Let's see how it does with the Audi engine installed. As stated earlier, the Audi engine that the GTI is allowed to have swapped into it triples the torque and almost triples the horsepower. It makes the car much quicker, bringing the top speed up over 200 miles an hour. Front-wheel drive cars don't typically like to have too much power, and with the amount of power this car has, you really can't use the throttle too much in the corner. As long as you're paying attention to power management, it's not too bad to drive, and will pull you out of any kind of slides you put it in, but it's not going to turn. Unlike the stock motor, this car destroys tires. So the rears are still the same where they don't take a whole lot of wear, but the front tires after about 3 laps were almost 80% gone. The fuel rate was actually similar, where it would run probably 7 laps without having to refuel, but you're going to need front tires long before that. Although the handling on the stock motor GTI felt better and felt a little more agile, this setup didn't really hurt the handling. You just had to be mindful of when to use the throttle and be a little bit more gentle with it. You definitely have power to spare in this car. We're getting ready to wrap up this lap. If you would, please like and subscribe, and we'll continue to make more content like this. This car is just ridiculous in a straight line. It just powers right past 200. Here we are with a final time of 1 minute 55 seconds, .829, which puts it right behind the Giulia. And the Giulia runs out of gas in 3 laps. This runs out of front tires, so pretty equal. Here's the setup we use if you want to pause and copy. This is the only car that allows that motor to be swapped into it right now, the Audi motor. So it's kind of a no-brainer if you get it. It's a good option. Puts it down in 6th, whereas without the engine swap, it's down in 19th in our current list. So a pretty big gap there. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and come back for more content, and we'll be happy to have you. Take care.